relationship with Soulja Boy. Now, speaking about children and being the head honcho to them and protector, she made allegations a few years ago that Soulja Boy became very physical with her. We know you publicly demanded an apology for Soulja Boy to your daughter. Did she ever receive that?
You know, it's so crazy because I kind of stepped out of it, you know, because there was a point where it got to me. And
oh, now how to keep getting
I had to do something about it.
Okay.
Shut it off.
But at some point, remember we discussed going back. When you go back and you get the same thing, why is it that you don't just leave at the, you know, the first time around?
For sure.
And especially in a female perspective, it should be no going back on after the first
example.
You know what I'm saying?
Display of
what I mean is, if someone is abusive to you, it should be over.
People who never been a victim would say that. Because to you that makes logical sense. Now, especially a male would say something like that. Because you're not even a female. So there's two different types of minds there. First of all. Secondly, you know, women are emotional. Women love. Women are forgiving. Women, you know, grew up off of Disney princesses. Women believe in fantasies. You know, things that probably never would be real. Like, oh, he can change. And there's a good guy in there. He's just, he'll come out someday. You know, silly stuff like that. That can be a woman's nature. Dudes don't operate like that. So it's weird when I see a dude try to judge a woman on how she moves from a male perspective. You expecting her to move and think like you? Not possible. Stupid. That's why God made two different ones. They made you differently. I'm going to get down to the bottom of why my lives keep getting closed out. And if you false flagging, trust. Please trust. It's already been looked into. So, I will find you. I ain't got to be boots that I find you. I got a skill set, baby. I don't got to pay nobody. And when I find it, trust me, you won't know. You're just going to experience. This dude, the way he talking is weird.
From there.
If I could pick just one product for my silk press, it's shoe.
Teddy Riley, in case people don't know, he was with Nia's mom. I believe he married her. And he used to beat her down. That's why they split. You see, you still trying to tell me 45. The speed limit done changed to 55. And I just don't appreciate that. It's so annoying. Bro, I don't know why you over there going so slow. Yeah, he used to beat on Nia's mom. And I believe that Teddy Riley is very uneducated when it comes to stuff like that, because one thing you should know is for Nia to grow up and see her mom stay with you after the first time. Negro. Stay with you after the third time. And more times. And still be cool with you to this day after all you've done to her. Because, you know, there's a lot that we know about that he did to his wife. He was a soldier boy. Okay, let's put it like that. So where Nia learn it from? Him and her
Moisture
mom.
silk press in a bottle. I apply a few pumps of freshly washed and detangled hair before blow drying. It's lightweight, protects up to 410
How do we need
degrees, and
another
it keeps
commercial
frozen
already?
humidity under control. This has to be my best at-home silk press yet.
And you can't skip it. You can't skip it. I guess because Cam Newton's page is so big.
Ever since the biscuits got
Or maybe he got it set to all non-skipper. If you don't get your butt in there. People drive cars and act like it's so difficult. Like you can't drive it. Like
counsel the parents, just specifically the fathers, with this particular situation. Now, we all know who Soldier Boy is. We all have seen and been a fan. And for the people who don't know, Nia is actually here. Like, my children are not old enough to date, right? My oldest daughter, she just turned 19, but she ain't in a moment where people may consider that to be something serious as she's dating. But when you hear certain things like that to happen, for people who don't know, Nia is actually here. Like, my children are not old enough to date, right? My oldest daughter, she just turned 19, but she ain't in a moment where people may consider that to be something serious as she's dating. But when you hear certain things like that to happen, now you put your dad hat on. How does that make you feel, and how do you react to those things when you hear?
Disappointed. And mostly at her, not him. Disappointed because you knew this coming into it. You knew his head ain't right. You knew all of this stuff.
Okay, that's true.
Why continue? What's the purpose? You don't have to worry about money. What is it?
That's true.
And sometimes you don't even want to guess, or you don't want to, know in your mind, this is truly what it is.
Right.
But it is what it is, and that's where you're going to have to be a father and step back for a minute. And when I stepped back, there was a lot of things that were hidden from me that I find out later, that he was really abusive. Like, and, she'll ask me things that, that generation is about understanding. It's about what I seen my dad do or what I seen my uncle do, and I'm gonna do it to my, my spouse. And that's the reason why a lot of things need to change so that we can save our next generation, because this generation don't believe in love.
Yeah.
They have to truly learn it in order to believe in it and know that it is good.
Neither did he.
It's nothing. He said, yeah, I know. And I said, okay. So this is not a conversation for me. And I hung up the phone.
Okay.
And
listen, it's crazy how he can apply that to Soldier Boy. Okay. Maybe he saw his uncle, his daddy, or somebody doing it. Okay. Sound like you trying to give him an excuse. Because what about Nia?
2 miles ahead, turn left on ramp.
Didn't Nia watch her mama be with you? Choose you? Knowing who you were? Because he was not a good guy. He was a soldier boy. Did she stay with you? So did she watch her mom do that? But you couldn't flip that and apply it to Nia. Huh? See how they think? How they move? Most of these dudes don't respect women at all.
he looked out his window.
Sometimes your brain is ready, but your body just don't get to minimum. And let's be honest, that's way more common than people really would admit. Now, a lot of guys that I've talked to say the pressure to be ready on demand can make things worse. And that right there is where Rose Sparks comes in. I'm not a Rose Sparks user myself, but here's what they are designed to do. After Rose Sparks dissolves under your tongue.
I'm tired of these. Y'all sure need a whole lot of get up and act right to be running around here sticking your thing in and everything. I'm about to get another phone. I'm gonna have to get another phone. This thing is overheating. It's not even hot in here. And there's no case on it. Summer has not even gotten here yet.
One mile ahead, turn left on ramp to I-295 North Fayetteville Loop.
I ain't been on T95 in so many years. No, it's a lot of traffic. Damn, son. What up, Lumpy? Oh. This the back end of Ramsey. Yeah, this Ramsey. It look about the same. Ain't nothing but they about to build something over there. Other than that, thank you, sir. Oh, they took all that down. They got a big old ABC store right there. Oh, and Bell Clark. So what's up, gentlemen? All you males out there who like to run around, bow wow wow, yippee-yo, yippee-yay. What? Why y'all got all these blue chews and everything like that? What's wrong with your wee-wee? Why y'all having these can't get up problems?
0.3 miles ahead, turn left on ramp to I-295 North Fayetteville Loop.
I'm a dog, 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 I'm a dog. Give it to my dog. Pass it to my dog.
Turn left on ramp to I-295 North Fayetteville Loop.
The guy Cam Newton over here selling the Get Right medication. He say you can get a script, but it's not FDA approved. Don't tell me the Wi-Fi disappeared. I'm probably gonna have to wait till after I shut down to finish this. I'm just spinning. It's spinning like 3-6 Mafia and spinners. For real. Well, them goodies be working. A BC. Alright, this is the Band-Aid. Because this shit was throbbing. I put the Band-Aid on it. I couldn't kiss it. But it feels real cozy now. So I don't know if it's gonna work. Because it was spinning. Let's see.
21.5 miles ahead, ramp 95 North.
44 minutes out. So this was interesting where Teddy was going with this. Dang. It's been so long since I've been back here. They hadn't too long built this little back freeway 295 thing. A little cross connect between Ramsey to Merck, Fort Bragg. So I have full bars. Tell me why my stream keeps getting interrupted. That just makes me want to even stream anymore. Even more. Out of spite. But I gotta get at YouTube first. So you can give me a reason. That lawn is so green, it looks almost blue. So So I don't have my connection right now. But I will be playing this content to go along with my commentary. Because important, yeah, because at the end of the day, does she know any better? I mean, where's she gonna learn better from? Not her quote-unquote father, Teddy. Nope. You know, that's interesting. I was listening to an interview earlier with Tashira. And I don't know if y'all know this story about her, but her mother walked out on her and her siblings and her father one day. Never came back. And then she said she had to become the mother. She's the oldest. But she also said that her father, who was like her best friend, was teaching her everything, started turning on her and downing her, verbally abusive, just like DMX was. And she, ended up leaving. Along the interview, the lady asked her, how was she able to make it through, a lot of the stuff that she was going through in her childhood. And she was saying that a lot of her strength came from her father, actually. Because before the mother left, like when they were a family, the father used to tell her, don't get these guys your cookies, and know your worth, and don't let nobody treat you bad, and all this kind of stuff. And that stuck with her. And it's like, it's weird that he was, seemingly a good father to her and investing in her like that before, when the mom was with him. But then when the mom leaves, he this nasty dude, and he wanted to take it out on her. But y'all always got something to say about the chicks. My pops did the same thing. Okay? Dude was the, he was the boss of his family. And as soon as my mom got on drugs, it wasn't that perfect family he wanted anymore. So he dipped. Just like that. I mean, he had issues anyway, but military, MK Ultra type issues. However, it was a decision he made because he did not approve of what his wife did, what she became, and what became of the family that he wanted. I mean, he never went out and got nobody else. They never even got divorced. But y'all got honest talk and judgment for women when most people, male or female, say the same thing. That most guys will neglect and abandon their children when they are no longer with the mother. Now, Teddy didn't do that, of course, right? But he's saying that he and Nia's mom are best friends. You used to do her like Soulja Boy did your daughter. And she besties with you? Now Nia don't jive. Her and Soulja Boy don't jive. But the going back thing, did your wife do that with you? Even to this day. To me, him talking like that is an excuse to not really get at Soulja Boy about it. So that he can give Soulja Boy a pass. Because if you're gonna be mad at her for that, then you can't be happy being besties with the mom. You gotta walk away from that because you can't respect her being best friends with you after all you've done. And everybody knew who you was anyway. You was Teddy Riley. Everybody knew. Especially in those circles in the industry. They know who beats who. Just like Tammy Terrell. The one that used to sing with Marvin all the time. I don't think it was ever reported that they slept together. I think that they were more like brother and sister, surprisingly. But she dated a few guys in that scene, and they were very abusive to her. Well-known singers. Caused her to have so many problems that she ended up dying young. She had like brain cancer or something, but we all know where this stuff can come from. Used to beat her in the head with an iron and all kind of stuff. These beautiful women just beating on what you beating on a woman for. If you a dude and you feel like you gotta put your hands on a woman, it's you. It's you, bro. It's you. There's no way you should walk away before doing that. No way. Just like I saw guys trying to defend Corey talking about some, oh, nobody won't play the full clip. We don't need to see more than what we saw. He was not actively under attack by anybody. He stepped up and put his hands on her. Now you got Corey out there, copping police, begging, trying to get people to forgive him because he goes to an event and he see the lifestyle of the ones who shall be named Victorian by him. He can't, be in that because he ain't gonna do Victoria, but he gonna talk about it all day, every day. And he finally admits what most of us knew. You're mad because you never got to that level. Well, he started right there with all of them. Jamie Foxx, all of them. Also admitted that pretty much nobody likes him. Duh, we all knew that. But he done pretty much talked about and, had a beef with everyone. We knew that. But no accountability is had. It was brought to my attention that I may have said some things about Jamie and the backstory. I went and pulled all that out the archives. Started to do a video, but hell, nobody got time for that. Not to be recording and editing and stuff like that. No, but you're admitting, even admitted. What was that Craig said it was? I forgot, but to explain him being jealous because he never got let in. Now he copied for pleas. And still lying because he does that very well. Well, not very well, but often. Saying that the promoters are saying they want to work with him. Nobody even wants to touch him, especially now. But my thing is, I always knew he was lying and he is one of them. He was just mad because he never got to play with them. If you're pedo, you're one of them, and that's literally, You can't tell me different. You can't tell a lot of people different. We have eyes to see and ears to hear. So he did all that advertising that he likes little children, and they still didn't invite him in. So he done resorted to just flat putting it all on the line and begging. Even made a joke about doing what he got to do. Victoria? Because that, I mean, once you get to talking like that, then, okay, so you're no different than all that shit you've been talking about everybody all these years. You found out you was poor, broke, in comparison, your life was trash. It looks like fun. Huh? How would you like your parties? Did he sound? Yeah, I'm sure. He ready. He ready. He don't like people jumping on him and calling him out. He wants the Hollywood protection plan. Sir, make it make sense. Gosh. There must be a sign on the back that says, up front is the chill spot. Everybody come on over and chill. It's a chill spot. Yeah, there we go. Tanker and that. Oh, and then you pull right in between. Okay, yeah, that was weird. Just to get to that exit. Okay. You got a few more seconds to get to that exit. It don't make no sense to pull up in front of a truck like that. Like, that's insane. Especially when you slide in from a corner, bro. I can't even, I don't even know you're there. Okay. Cameras and insurance. Gotta have it. Gotta have it. Your Honor, look what they dead daddy did. Got me here missing money. Look what he did. Look at this tape. See that? Okay. It ain't my fault. He dead, but it was suicide. It was suicide. Decapitated and all. It was suicide. Oh, I wish my Wi-Fi was working so bad. I was so ready to get into this. So ready. So ready. It just disgusts me sometimes. And I listen to, because I used to be a red pill supporter, if you will, a manosphere support, not red pill, but manosphere. You know. Men, not males, but men, where I come from, the way I was raised, sit high on the respect, ladder. Off top. The things I have realized about males in the past few years, boy, if you don't go and just do something with yourself in your life, Jesus, this can't be life. This can't be life. You make somebody have a heart attack, a stroke, like, this is ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Don't make no sense. There's no brains There's no
Slow down
brains
within the next 3 miles. Please use caution.
out here. There's no brains in some of these people's heads. It don't make no sense. It don't make no sense. Now, not that I want to watch that whole interview, but if Nia is there, I'm wondering if he actually talked to Nia, because like you're talking about her and Soulja Boy, so you're talking about her. I wonder if he actually, shot her a few questions. And she clearly don't know any better, because she learned what she saw, how she saw her mom being with her dad. That's why she chose Soulja Boy. That's why she stayed with him. That's why she went back to him. It's like the disgust and the disrespect that should be had for Soulja Boy is for Nia, because first of all, why you choose him? Okay, most people choose
2
wrongly
miles ahead, take ramp I-95
early in life, even late in life. So people choose wrongly. There's so many reasons why that happened. Even if it's just something they were supposed to go through in life. You don't just absolve everything that the person is experiencing or have experienced simply because they made a choice, or even because they went back. But the craziest
1
part
mile
to
ahead,
me
take ramp I-95 north.
is what the hell? Why would they put the laid down? Right. Gotta go through that now. Because I'm all outside, and then the wheel trying to turn on me. Because I'm outside of the line. Because they got the cone down on there in the middle of the freaking lane. At least they trying to fix the roads and let it on. I did. I chose this for my son. I came all the way to Long Beach. To my engine runs for my son. For him to give me a mic or something or another. I ain't even get on the message like that. Cause what? Next time I'm gonna keep it moving. I swear. I'm gonna keep it moving next time. I'm not even. Because I'm back into that spot. I gotta find me a spot though. I gotta go out here and scout me a spot. Oh no, I do have chips. It sucks. That literally sucks. But I gotta scout me a spot because it looks. I can only go to the left, so I'm not pulling around the lobby. In the position I have the blind side, and that ain't happening. I came all the way here when I could have been closer to the A. And now my son is talking about having a worker, something. I think this would be where I'm at. An hour? Yeah, it is. You know what? I just thought about it. I think, as far as I know, there may be. They might still have that one truck stop in Fayetteville. I'm not sure, but I don't think it would be cool for me to park there. I think just my affiliations are too bougie for that, to be parking in the Ville like that. So if you wait for me to pull up, sir, you gonna have a bad day, because I ain't doing it. Okay. I am not. I have to fight somebody today. I'm literally going to. Oh. I see 2 spots. Hopefully they be there when I get out, so I can go get one up. But the weather is beautiful. Thank you. Hello.